Hi everyone. This is my first time doing a voiceover. Hopefully it isn't the last. This episode is going to be about my work stories. I think in maybe my second or third video, I actually talked about this, saying I really wanted to do it. The problem with that was I never really had much time. If you notice, for the past month I haven't been making like videos, except for the previous one about my vacation stories. So this video will have about 4 stories. So if you don't know, I actually work at Chick-fil-A, or at least I used to. My last day is going to be on September 1st, so this video is probably coming out today, which is August 29th, or the 30th. Anyway, so the first story is probably the weirdest. So there was this person. So I do something called curbside running. It's one of the things I do, which is, you give food out to people in a parking lot, and they take it. So this one time, I was like giving somebody's food, and I give them their drinks, and she starts shaking it, and she's like, "Do you hear that?" And I'm like, "No, like I don't really hear anything. You're just shaking your cup." And she's like, "You hear that clinking sound?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's ice." And he's like, and she starts screaming. She's like, "My drink has ice in it. I asked for no ice." And might I tell you, I don't do the drinks when I'm running. I only give the people their food. I don't make their food or give out their drinks. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's not that big of a deal. You can keep that. I'll give you the drinks." And that really aggravated my manager. And they go into this like huge argument. It's like, "I'm not trying to disrespect you at all. I'm just doing my job." And this person's just screaming, like, "How dare you disrespect me?" Until finally, we give her milkshakes, and then she's like, "You know what? Like, let me call the general manager." The general manager's trying to talk to her. She's like, the guy, I don't even know what the other person's doing. I think she's trying to like fire her somehow. Like the customer is trying to fire this person. Like she did this and that. And I'm testifying like, "Hey, no, she was just talking regularly, and now this person's like, being insanely rude. Like, that's not her fault." And then the general manager's like, "You know what? I'm gonna have to tell you to like leave and never come back here again." So what we did is we got like information that she gave us, like her name, and it was a mobile order. So like that meant that we. So this next story has something to do with curbside running again. Yay, my favorite job. No, it's actually my least favorite, but that's not the point. So there's this one time. It was like afternoon, like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, "Yo, time to give people their orders." I love doing this. So there was like 7 teenagers. It was like 4 of them in one car, and then three of them in the other. And I give them their food, and like 5 minutes later, I'm still like running out orders, and I'm like, "Hey," and she's like, "Hey," one of them was like, "Hey, can I get a refill?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I give her a refill, and 2 of the others are like these, like this group, like, "Hey, can I get a refill?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Can I get a refill?" Again and again and again, I keep like refilling them. We don't even do that. We usually don't refill them, but just because I was like, why not? And this went on for a good 15 minutes until finally, like, they're like, "Okay, we're done here." Like, they didn't say thank you or anything. Like, "Okay, we're done here." And then this old man, oh my god, saved my life. He was like, "Yo," he start yelling at these kids. He's like, "Yo, this person I've been watching this guy for 15 minutes just handing out drinks to you guys, and you don't even say thank you. You don't even ask for this guy's name." I'm not going to tell you my name, by the way. It's like, "How dare you? Like, what is wrong with you guys?" And he's like just yelling at him for a good 30 seconds until finally they're like, "Thanks, thank you. What's your name?" Blah blah blah. Stuff like that. This next one doesn't really have anything to do with the customer, but I still think this is kind of a funny story. So there was this one time, right? I think it was the beginning of me learning how to make desserts. Like the milkshakes, the ice cream, stuff like that. So making desserts at Chick-fil-A is actually really simple. It's like putting the shake mix, like I don't know, how do you say it? Like, for example, you get like a chocolate. So you put like chocolate, like syrup, or like strawberry like filling or whatever, like in order to get the flavor, and then ice cream. Then you blend it, and then obviously you put like the topping of their choice, whipped cream or and cherry. So I'm just starting out. I don't know how to do any of this, and I was like, "Yo, teach me, bro." So this person's like trying to teach me in like a huge rush. There's like 10 different like different types of shakes on the screen, trying to make them in like at least 5 minutes, and we're just going and going until finally we reach the end. We're about to finish, and I get like these like this like strawberry shake, a small strawberry shake. I'm like, okay, you're supposed to put a lid on the cup before you shake it, so like it doesn't just fly out and spill. But we're in a rush, and I'm not like paying attention, so I put the strawberry shake in the cup, and and the entire thing, I kid you not, the entire thing just spills on me. It was horrible, and and then one of the one of the managers came like, whoa, are you okay? And my glasses, my mask, my shirt and pants had all this strawberry milkshake on it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Can I get like 5 minutes to wash up? And they're like, yeah, sure, of course. So, somebody's taking my place while I'm like, cleaning all this strawberry milkshake on me. And it was horrible because not only was it sticky on my like near my armpit, because it got like near my armpit, I had a huge rash for a good like 7 hours because I guess some of the shake got like under my like shirt, and while I'm just like moving my arm, swaying it back and forth, and there's like this sticky liquid, it's giving me a rash. So it hurt really bad by the end of the thing. But that's not even like the worst part. It happened again with a strawberry milkshake, and I swear I did put I put the lid on. I swear. I guess the problem with the milkshake was that like the lid was not tight enough, so it sprayed all over me again, and I kind of just had to wash myself. It was gross, and since it was chocolate, it was even more sticky. It was like chocolate syrup, like Hershey's chocolate syrup, and the strawberry one isn't like a syrup. It's kind of like it looks like a filling, I think. So it's not as sticky. It's just like jelly-like. And oh my god, I think that was the milkshake that got me the rash. I think, and something close to it was like this story was when I was doing drinks, and I kind of spilled the lemonade on me, and I got a serious allergic reaction. I don't think it was a reaction. I think it was also a rash on my thigh, because I think it went inside like my pants, and then while I'm walking, it just gave me a huge rash. It was horrible. Yeah, that's. So this last story is by far the worst thing that a customer could have done. So I'm doing like drive-through drinks, which is right next to the window, obviously. So I'm doing the drinks while another person's doing window, and I hear this guy saying, "Hey, I ordered my salad. I got the wrong." So at Chick-fil-A, usually we get a lot of like buses from like sports teams. They just finished their like game. Like, what, we won, we lost. Let's get food. All right. So there's this one time. We had this like basketball team. I think it might have been college basketball or high school basketball. Either way, these guys are like 6-7 feet tall, 6.5, 7 feet tall, and it was really cool. But that's not really the story. So we finish like giving them all their food. It's kind of it's already a rush. It's like 6 o'clock. People are coming home. Driving to get Chick-fil-A, stuff like that. So we miss like 3 people's orders, and the bus is leaving. Straight up bussing, if you know what I mean. Like, one of my coworkers is like, "Yo, can you help me run these orders?" I'm like, "What do you mean, like they're leaving?" He's like, "No, I mean like seriously, like chase them down and get them their food." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean, bro?" So we go, and like we're walking outside, it's like seeing where they are, and we see them like near the stoplight, and the stoplight is a good like 30-second run. It's pretty far away. So we just start sprinting, like we start sprinting until what's it called? We get to the bus, and we just start smacking on the door, or like on the window to the bus driver, just pointing at the food, and he just kind of looks at us for a good 1.5 seconds until like he stops, and then he calls somebody in the back. So I'm guessing that was like probably the coach or somebody, and the coach or I don't even know, it was like some old dude. He just kind of like looks through the window. I think that's going to have to do it for the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. I am planning on making other storytelling videos. I enjoy making them. I hope you guys enjoy like listening to them. I like the layout of these. I make the video, or I make the Bed Wars video and then start recording the voiceovers. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys.